In the biblical narrative of Cain and Abel, a perplexing question arises: where did Cain's wife come from? This query stems from the Bible's silence on her origin. In this exploration, we will delve into various theories and interpretations offered by theologians and scholars. Before we go ahead, please like this video, share it with those who might need it, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Also, turn on post notification that will alert you when we post new video. In today's episodes, we want to explore: where did Cain's wife come from? Let us embark on a journey to unravel the mystery surrounding Cain's wife by examining the biblical account, its implications, and the many interpretations that have arisen. Brief overview of Cain and Abel. The story begins with Adam and Eve as the first human couple. They bore two sons, Cain and Abel. This tale takes a dark turn with the tragic murder of Abel by his brother Cain. The question of Cain's wife's origin. It is at this juncture that the enigma arises: who was Cain's wife? The Bible does not explicitly provide an answer, leading us to search for explanations. Cain's family in the Bible. Adam and Eve as the first human couple. In Genesis 2, we encounter the creation of Adam and the formation of Eve from his rib, establishing them as the first humans. So, Adam gave names to all cattle, to the birds of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helper comparable to him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall on Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh in its place. Then the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, he made into a woman, and he brought her to the man. And Adam said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man." Cain and Abel as their sons. Genesis 4 introduces us to Adam and Eve's offspring. Cain and Abel, setting the stage for the subsequent events. Now Adam knew Eve his wife. And she conceived and bore Cain, and said, "I have acquired a man from the Lord." Then she bore again, this time his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. The murder of Abel by Cain. Tragically, in Genesis 4 verse 8, we witness Cain's jealousy, leading to the murder of his brother Abel, which marks a pivotal moment in the narrative. Cain's expulsion from Eden. As punishment for his sin, Cain is expelled from Eden and sent into the wilderness, where the question of his wife's origin becomes all the more pressing. Please don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe right now. The search for Cain's wife. The biblical account's silence on Cain's wife. Notably, the Bible remains silent on the origin of Cain's wife, leaving us to ponder this riddle. The challenge posed by the apparent lack of other humans. With no other humans mentioned in the narrative, we confront the perplexing challenge of where Cain could have found a spouse. The need for a spouse to continue the human race. Given the biblical mandate to be fruitful and multiply, Genesis 1 verse 28, the presence of Cain's wife becomes essential to continue the human race. Theories and interpretations. To address this mystery, several theories and interpretations have emerged from theologians and scholars. Intra-familial marriage. Some propose that Cain may have married one of his sisters, citing biblical examples like Abraham and Sarah as precedents, Genesis 20 verse 12. But indeed she is truly my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. This could be 95% accurate because in those eras, people live longer on earth, close to 1,000 years. However, debates on the theological implications of intrafamilial marriage persist. Pre-Adamic humans. Another theory posits the existence of other humans, known as Pre-Adamites, created by God before Adam and Eve. Theological implications and criticisms of this theory are subjects of ongoing discourse. Divine intervention. Some believe that God directly provided Cain with a wife, an action consistent with biblical instances of divine intervention in human affairs. This concept raises debates on the nature and purpose of such divine actions. Gap theory. The gap theory in Christian theology suggests a temporal gap between Genesis 1 verse 1 and 1:2, which might explain the existence of other humans in Cain's time. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Nevertheless, this theory has its share of criticisms and controversies. Contemporary views and debates. Views within different Christian denominations. Interpretations on Cain's wife's origin vary among Christian denominations, influenced by their specific doctrines and beliefs, further contributing to the discourse. Scientific and anthropological perspectives. Insights from genetics and anthropology offer scientific perspectives on human origins, prompting discussions on the compatibility or conflict between scientific findings and religious beliefs. In conclusion, the question of Cain's wife's origin remains a subject of theological debate and interpretation. It underscores the richness of biblical exploration and its intersection with human history and faith. As we continue to seek answers, we find that the Bible's mysteries continue to inspire contemplation and discussion. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the intriguing enigma of Cain's wife in the Bible. If you enjoy this video, please like, share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and God bless you.